Thank you for coming. Today I will be going over my informative speech. Today we'll be going over credit. What makes credit, the definition of credit, and how to build your credit. I have here my three audience, and then three others on FaceTime due to the current circumstances. Let's get started, shall we? Today, as Equifax defines credit, a credit score is a three-digit number, typically between 300 and 850, which is designed to represent your credit risk or the likelihood you will pay your bills on time. In general, a higher credit score represents a higher likelihood of you paying off your bills and debt, and the likeliness of you being approved for credit. The lower your credit means that you are a credit risk, which by many standards that many credit bureaus will not likely loan you any money. And then they use that to determine if they feel like you can pay off your credit, determine you can pay back a loan. Now, what is credit? Credit is made up of several different things. Conditions, character, collateral, capital, capacity. This is represented by FICO score, this chart. It represents conditions, the factors of interest rate and amount of principal. For example, if you're getting a loan, they want to see, based on your credit score, they'll see the interest rate that you will be approved for, and then the amount of principal you were providing at that time, or how much you currently have in assets. Which again, then leads on to capacity. Assets or debt to income ratio. How much money are you bringing in at the end of the day, and how much money of that do you owe? And how much money do you currently have saved, or how much assets do you currently have, such as investments, loans, investments, mortgages, cars, things that have some sort of value. Capital is indicating the level of seriousness. So if you're a serious borrower, you typically have a large amount of money, or at least have had a lot of credit history with your credit score, with your Social Security. That's defined. That's the number. So credit score, credit history is part of character. So how many times do you pay off your loan, your payments all on time, the day that your due date is, without going accumulating any late fees by paying late. So then we go on to top 5 things that affect your credit. It's part of what credit is. Payment history. So are you currently paying off all your bills on time, the day that they're due and the amount that they're due? That has such a high impact. That makes up almost 30% of your credit score. People want to see, credit bureaus want to see that you're actually paying back money that you owe. How much is owed? So how much credit do you currently have? For example, if you have a credit card and your limit's $1,000 and you're using $1,000, even if you pay that back at one time, that is still affecting you negatively. They want to see that you're responsible, and that you're only using 30% or less of your credit. And then types of credit. So how many types of credit do you have? Is it just credit cards? Is it just loans? Is it just an auto loan? They want to see a variety. So anywhere from credit cards, loans, lines, mortgages, auto loans. That's what all factors. Typically, if you just have credit cards, and you're probably going to have a lower credit score than someone that has a credit card and has an auto loan, or a credit card and a mortgage. That's just the way it is. And then again, debt to income. People aren't going to lend you money if you owe too much money and you're currently not making enough money to comfortably pay back what you currently owe. Next, we'll be going over different credit products. Loans and lines. So that can be personal loans, which is a fixed interest rate, fixed term. So if you get a loan for $3,000 for 24 months, you have a exact interest rate that you're going to be paying on those $3,000, and an exact term of how much time you can pay it off. So 2 months. Some places do give up to 48 months to pay off smaller loans. Lines of credit, they work similar to credit cards. You typically have a line of money that you can use at any given time, and you only pay credit on what you use. So similar to credit, those are typically done for emergencies. such as your car breaks down and you need money quick. And then credit cards. Most people know about credit cards. It's a card with a certain amount of money that you can borrow against it. They do come typically with higher interest rates. With that being said, those are probably the best place to start, just because they're just easier to get approved. And then we go on to student loans. So if you're going to college and you're going to an expensive school and you need help paying it off, you can apply for student loans. Those are different from most loans. They usually have a fixed interest, but they are throughout the lifespan of X amount of years. Some people have them for their whole entire life, and that's fine. And then going back to mortgages, defined by the Federal Trade Consumer defines mortgages, or HELOCs, known as home equity lines of credit. They are typically you borrow against the current mortgage of your house, depending on the value that you have. Which that you can typically repair your home if for whatever reason looking at adding a new roof to your house, or new living room, stuff like that. So how do we build credit? Well, you got to start small. You don't want to start right off the top getting a auto loan, just because of the fact that you're probably going to get a really high interest rate. With that being said, apply for a credit card. If you have the option to apply for a secured credit card, it gives the lender a little bit more security, and they're more likely to approve you. And then get a loan. They want to see a variety of credit products, or if you're able to co-sign. If a certain situation comes up and you can co-sign for someone that has some reputation and you feel very comfortable in putting your name on the loan, you can do that. And it will also impact your credit. And then pay off the balances. If you owe anything on your credit, just make sure that you paying it all off as soon as possible. And then keep credit open. So if you have a credit card, don't close it down. That influences payment history and your credit history. So that's all for you folks. Thank you guys for standing by. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.